Testing, 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 testing. All right, let's see. Let's see if we are live. We should be live. Okay, we are live. Testing. Let's test audio. All right, let's see. Oops. Let's see if we are live. All right, 1 second, boys. For anybody hopping in, just trying to mess with audio real quick. Okay, we are live. Okay, that's good. All right, I think we're chilling. All right, welcome in everybody. We are live for the new ARK update, about to come out any second now. And I'm pretty hyped for this, I'm not gonna lie. This is the new Ossidon, I believe his name is. As you can see here, this guy is literally coming out this very second. What's up, everybody? What's up, Junior? What's up, Spur? What's up, Forrest? Messing with audio, so kind of give me a little bit of a second. Welcome in, everybody. I know I do not go live very often. It's probably shocking seeing me live right now. But we are about to go with this new update. There's a brand new update. Hopefully it doesn't take 2 hours because ARK updates just take way too long. But yeah, we have the new Ossidon, which officially comes out with Lost Colony. However, Lost Colony is on pre-order, so they're kind of giving, you know, us little sneak peeks. This one being the Ossidon, of course. So first of all, we got this guy. Couldn't talk. There is no trailer out technically yet. I'm gonna go ahead and try to just refresh to see what I can find here. Let's see if ARK has posted it, so I can at least show you guys, you know, what we got going. Okay, yeah, there's nothing yet. How do you tame it? I'm not entirely sure. It literally is supposed to release right now, I believe, if I am correct. It's supposed to come out literally like this second. So still waiting on an update from, yeah, no, I just gotta kind of wait. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 6 though, and I mean, I gotta lie, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of a pretty good game, like, overall, versus the, you know, with the whole Black Ops 7 issue that came out. I think Battlefield 6 actually did a pretty good job there. Okay, anyways, back on topic with Ascended. If you guys are just hopping in for the first time, the Ossidon comes out any minute now. Just waiting on the ARK update. Who knows how long that's going to take, though. That can take quite a while. Battlefield 6 gameplay win. I don't know, man. I might just live stream just like every once in a while, just for like the night, and just play a different game just to do it. Any unofficial servers you can recommend? I actually don't play any unofficial or official that much anymore. I pretty much hop on ARK and then kind of just make some videos, try to learn like some new things that I can try to like teach you guys. But currently I've not played a server in 3 months, so ARK's a bit on the dead side for servers, I won't lie, especially for PvP. I'm trying to look into a PvE kind of system where I can go join, you know, a server on there and just see what they have. But I have not really messed with PvE. So, but yeah, PvP is definitely struggling on both Evolved and Ascended. Probably one of the biggest issues there. So, but yeah, if you guys don't know and you're hopping up the first time, Ossidon is about to be out any minute. We should have already seen the update. I don't know where that would be. Let's see, did I just leak anything? Okay, no, good. It's on streamer mode. Let's see, hold on. Let's see what they said. Can I hide all this? It doesn't matter. Whatever, I don't care about any of that. But yeah, so the Ossidon update, she just announced 8:53. Quick heads up that we expect to drop the patch in the early evening. Okay, wait, no. Oh, that was AM. Oops, I'm very wrong. Okay, this was the announcement this morning. However, this was the status update. So heads up, in 30 minutes, 4:50 p.m. PST. Why do I feel like that time changed? The network official will be taken down. The official network, I don't know how I said that backwards. The official network will be taken offline in preparation for the Ossidon update, along with Epic maintenance. So if you guys are on servers, I would definitely hop off of them because you might lose your character. We are aiming to redeploy the official network at approximately 6 p.m. Okay, so just in an hour. But it also says that the Ossidon client update will be available for players to download at 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. PST to EST should be 8 p.m. EST if you guys are on the East Coast, just like me. So the update should literally be out any second now. I'm still not seeing it though, so who knows. Let's read some comments here. You're gonna tame it as soon as you learn how? Yeah, man, me too. I plan to learn it pretty quickly, and I'll post a video probably tonight or tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure yet. Do you think they will ever work on a better anti-cheat? Smalls and official is almost unplayable right now. Yeah, that's kind of why I have not touched official in over a year. Actually, it's been longer than that. I still have not. No, I tried to play official on Ascended whenever it first released, and I didn't like the whole style that they were kind of, you know, having at the beginning. So I never even touched official. But yeah, I have heard from many people. Oh, we got some typing in chat, boys. But yeah, I have heard from many people that the official servers are, you know, pretty rough at the moment. Like, just lots of hacking, lots of just, To be honest, I don't know how to fix that. But at the same time, you know, like how like with Battlefield 6, if anybody has played it, they have a anti-cheat system built in where you have to go and disable something in your computer, which forces basically the cheat client to just not function and not work. That's what I think that ARKS should do, in my honest opinion. If a lot of these big, you know, companies are doing it, I feel like that's probably the biggest thing that might actually kind of fix ARK. But here's the thing. ARK's reputation over the years has gotten to the point where it's just been so just horrible with what has happened. Like, you know, with the duplicating of items, that just destroyed Evolved. And then they had to wipe all the official servers, and then they just did it again. And then, you know, between all this PvP and it's just a mess. Okay, announcements. We got a trailer, boys. Does that mean? Okay, we have a trailer. Should we play it? Yeah. All right, let's play this real quick. Hold on. Let me try to figure out how to open it. Screw it. This works. Okay, that did not want to work. And I'm not trying to do all this. We are still live, right? Yes, we are. What's up, everybody? I'll read comments here in a second. Why is this not working? Okay, let's just refresh this. Get it up over here. Oh, wow. Is this it's a live action trailer? Wait, what? All right, boys. I'm going to play this. I'm not even going to interrupt. Let's just play this. This is the new Ossidon trailer. I was not ready for that. Okay, that's something. What in the world? I thought that it was a live action trailer at the beginning. What in the world? This is not what I was expecting at all. I was not ready for that. Okay, let's see if... Hold on, let's pause it real quick. I'm going to see if I can download it yet. There we go. All right, update's downloading. Let's see how long that this takes. It could either take 2 hours or 2 minutes. Probably going to take 2 hours, though. So, okay. All right. We're at 1%. Is the internet wanting to work? Okay. It's doing okay for the download, but how big's the update? 7 gigs. Okay, this should go quick. Estimated time 2 hours. I hope not. Okay, this should go quick. But let's go back to that trailer real quick. Let me read a couple comments real quick as well. Just downloading it. All right, yeah, everyone says that they're downloading it. So at first, I thought this was a live action trailer just because of how they like, you know, started this off. But appears I was wrong. All right, so one of his animations, it looks like, is the ball effect like we just saw. Yeah, this thing. So he vomits. I don't even know what that could be. Vomits like a little spit that can get bigger and bigger and can literally consume dinos. What? Is that crazy? Oh wait, can you guys even hear me? Hold on. Just realized that the audio is a bit higher. Okay, this is interesting. Hold on. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me fine. Okay, back. Sorry, boys. This is my second stream back since, you know, streaming many years ago. So kind of just messing with some stuff still. So yeah. All right, back to the vomiting situation. So it appears he eats carcasses, which I think we saw that in one of the other notes, that he can eat the carcasses from dinos, and he can build up a spit. I don't know. That's very interesting to me. Wait, okay, hold on. This dino is just something. So it builds up like corpses and can throw them. Interesting. Okay. Now he does have a saddle, which, I mean, we all kind of assumed that. So you can ride him. Is it a dual saddle though? No, it looked like that other one might have had a platform saddle. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's just a single saddle. This guy does look pretty cool though, I won't lie. He's very big. Okay, this one in the back looked like it had a platform saddle. Okay, no, never mind. It's just the angle. It does look like they come in different sizes. It could just be the forced perspective that they're doing with these guys. But I mean, they definitely come in different colors. But it does seem like they come in a couple. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. And then he has this little thing. I don't think that really. Yeah, no. It's just like a chest piece. But the cool thing about his saddle, it ranges his entire body. It's not just, you know, a saddle. It is actually going down to his fists, his feet, his chest. I mean, that's pretty cool. And of course, another ability he has is to shoot these little icicles. I mean, I say little, they're pretty big. Which, does that do damage to structures? It looks like it might do damage to structures. We can jump. That's a cool ability. So we already got 3 abilities. Oh yeah, and then there's his main attack. Oh, I've already seen. Oh my god, I didn't even see this. It can pick up players. Oh my god, this is gonna get abused. People are gonna abuse the crap out of this. What else? I wonder if that means anything with his little, you know, how he's like kind of fuming. And then I would just assume that that's a roar. Okay, that is something. 2%. Yep, it's gonna take 2 hours tonight, like I figured. Of course it is. Well, this guy's definitely interesting. What's the spawn command? Let's see. So just try Ossidon first. Hold on. Let me read the rest of these and then I'll try and figure that out. Iron Monkey is his title. Add that to the summon command. Okay, so Iron Monkey is what people are saying. Mutated dung beetle. I mean, yeah, it kind of feels like it at that point. I doubt that this is gonna be a KO tame. I seriously doubt that, to be honest with you, just because, you know, a lot of the newer dinos that ARK has been adding have never been anything that's just KO. It has to have a special taming ability, which I do like. It makes ARK actually a lot more fun, you know, versus walking up with a long neck or something and just knocking something out. Yeah, that's fun and all, but it's you know, it's not So yeah. Now here's something else about ARK that I have complained about for many years, and you can see this here. So whenever it downloads an update, it downloads the update almost instant for me. I have really good internet. The problem is that it has to patch all of the 400 to 500 gigabytes of file. This is why this takes so long to update. I know a lot of people don't have this issue. I think it just depends on where you are in the world. But for some odd reason, my computer always does this. It always wants to patch every single file so I can never get into the game instantly. So if anybody knows a workaround that, I've been trying to figure that out for literal years. But let's play the trailer again for you guys who are just hopping in here. This is the new Ossidon, brand new Ossidon trailer, which is the new Lost Colony Dino that just came out, even though Lost Colony ain't out yet. I think they're kind of pushing out a little too much, but I understand what they're trying to do. Now, this guy can only be obtained if you have bought the Lost Colony, pass, so you have to pre-order it, which I think's a little stupid because, they put it in with everybody else, but, it's kind of whatever. So, yeah, he's able to literally pick up dinos with, like that one guy said, kind of like just a mutated dung beetle. It's definitely interesting. Pretty badass saddle, though. I gotta give him that. Is there anything else that we missed in here? The breath attack, which I think is just a roar. I don't think that does anything. Double hit. And of course, it can pick up players. So, we're feeling this guy's going to get a nerf here soon. And I haven't even seen him. I got a feeling. What does it say at the end? Available now. Okay. Well, let's see what my Steam is at. 7%. All right. It's downloading. It says an hour and 40 minutes. It's not going to take that long. Probably take like 10 to 15. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about all this? Because it's definitely interesting. All right, I'm gonna play a couple other. Is there anything else that was Lost Colony? I'm trying to think. Wait, why is the music so low? Hold up. 1 second. Let me fix music real quick. Okay. Should be good. Okay. Now I do kind of want to cover this real quick because we had this, which was the, this was the reveal, also the TLC for the spider. Oh, I'm hyped for that. Now this was introducing him originally. No, I don't feel like reading that. What? Oh. No, there was another one. There was another one before this. Yeah, I think was it that one? Yeah, so this is the first look at the Ossidon. So just for reference, this is just to show you how big that he is next to a player. Relatively large. I mean, he's got a good chunk to him. But yeah, his saddle literally goes down into his arms. It looks like he has these like Therizino type claws on the saddle. So I wonder if that, has anything to do with it. Not to mention, if you see on his underneath area, these kind of go over his claws. I think those are the same on here. These over here look more kind of like mechanical though, almost as if it is like a piece of metal. So who knows? He has these spikes on his mouth. I don't think these are really gonna do anything. I think it's just strictly for cosmetic. I mean, for the most part. Iron Monkey doesn't work. So here, try. So here, hold on. Let me type it in chat. It'll be GM summon, and then Iron. Oh, spelled it wrong. Monkey underscore character underscore BP underscore C, and then your level. That's been all right there. I put it in chat. That's usually how the command line is always laid out for when spawning in some creatures. 2.5 gig on Xbox. Let's see what my update's at. Still at 7%. Ugh. Oh wait, nope, never mind. All right, we're at 10%. All right, we're at 10%. Should be going here soon. But yeah, if you guys can see that, I'm gonna pin my comment so you guys can try that spawn command. Let me know if that works. If not, it'll probably just be Ossidon, which is Ossidon. So you can put that instead of Iron Monkey. It should allow him to spawn. But yeah, try that. Let me know what works so then I can do it as soon as I get in. So yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. I think that the majority of this is just cosmetic, but who knows? I don't know what this guy is, referenced from. It's a very, very unique dino, but it almost looks like he has kind of like these little moose antlers up in here. You can see down there. Again, here's reference for you, just the scale of a player next to him. Pretty big, to be honest with you. He has this cool little saliva. I don't think that's going to be in game. Kind of doubt that. But yeah, I mean, he's got some cool features like that little glowy piece thingy, whatever this thing's called. I'm trying to think. So anything else? Because the trailer shows us a good bit. Don't get me wrong. It just doesn't show us enough, if that makes sense. Where was... Okay, here's the trailer. I'll play the trailer one more time just while we're waiting. Actually, probably just a couple more times. Iron Monkey, not it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure then. But yeah, so here's the trailer one more time for you guys. Just to show you, for anybody who was missing out. Oops. Okay, so this is one without the saddle. I just realized this. So without the saddle, he does have his claws, as well as, yeah, just spikes. And he has a really cool head. Kind of like, it reminds me of the trophy helmet skins, if anybody knows those. Like the Rex one. It reminds me very, very well of that. Hold on, okay. We have a view of the back of his saddle here. Is there anything else? Okay, no, it's just kind of like a little spine. Okay, hold on. Is there anything else that we're missing? It's a very short trailer, so, and it doesn't really tell us or show us too much. It has this little design here. I don't think it means anything. Again, for anybody hopping back in, second live stream in a very, very long time, so I'm getting kind of back into it, trying to get back into like my commentary voice for this stuff. It is a bit harder to do live, I won't lie. Okay, wait. When he roars, you can see underneath. Anything else that we missed? There's got to be something else I missed here. So like I said, that's just a chest piece. I don't think it really means anything. Yeah, no, there's nothing else. Well, okay, so we know he shoots these. He can do that little dung beetle spinny mabobber that can pick up dinos and players. And then, yeah, so he has this animation, which is like the double hit, and then boom. There's a basic hit attack. And then, yeah, here's the roll thing. This is going to be crazy. It's not a passive tame with element. Okay, yeah, that's going to be interesting to figure out how to tame this dude. What are we at? 15%. Oh, my God. Ugh. Why do you do this to me, ARK? Every time that there is an important update, it always does this to me, man. But, yeah. Shout out to everybody who decided to go ahead and stop by. Appreciate all of you. Again, second live stream in, a good minute. Also, if you guys are wondering, official servers are all down right now. They're doing a update. So if you can't see your servers, that's why they'll be down for an hour. 40 minutes to be exact. Well, 38 to be exact. But yeah, this is an interesting creature. Definitely going to be interesting. So just kind of waiting until we can get in here. How's quality? How's audio? I think we're chilling. Advanced. Okay, yeah, we're sweet. We're chilling. Everything looking good. Again, I'm trying to get my latency out, how to get that proper for live streaming. I have it down for videos, but live streaming, it doesn't want to work properly. There's one issue there. So yeah, this guy's something. He is something. I'll say that. What's the update looking like? 17%. Oh, we've gone so far. Again, like I said, it's not the update that's the problem. It's the fact that it has to patch all 500 gigabytes of files that's the problem. That's why this never works, and it takes so long. Does anybody else have this issue? Like, I would really like to know. Does anybody else have this issue where, where when you update, it likes to patch all the files and then takes a couple hours? I mean, realistically, it's not going to take, an hour and 40 minutes. It goes much quicker than this. But, I mean, at this rate, I don't know. It's been about 15 minutes and we're at 18%. So, it might be. But yeah, just let me know. Does this happen to anybody else? It tasked red element, so probably not. All right, yeah. That is going to be interesting to figure out what this dude needs. Anything else in Discord from them? No. Introducing everyone's favorite jagged juggernaut, the jaw-dropping Ossidon. Oh, can't talk. Available now with the Lost Colony expansion pass, Ossidon were temporarily spawn in the cold biomes of Ragnarok, Valgero, and the Center until Lost Colony's final drop on December 16th. December 30th. That's what they mean by 16th, by the way, just saying. Don't get hyped over it. It's going to get delayed. They've never been on time for any update. It is kind of funny. Oops. But yeah, so we have this one. It's kind of cool though. So it's only Ragnarok Valguero in the center. It's interesting. I wonder why they didn't pick any other maps. Probably just because of the snow regions and because these 3 maps have pretty massive snow biomes. That's probably why they did that. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, Ragnarok just came out. Valguero just came out. Center's been out for a good bit though. Who knows? Status updates. Anything new here? Nope, nothing new. Let's see how the chat has to, you know, think about this. Okay, we have a GM summon right here, boys. It is Snow Monster. Snow Monster is your GM summon. I don't know if you guys can see that. So it's GM summon Snow Monster underscore character underscore BP underscore C. Try that out. Let me know if that works, boys. It does it always to me too. It takes like 2 hours. Yeah, man. Has anyone discovered how to tame it? I don't see anything about how to tame this guy. Hold on. I'll go back up here so you guys can see. This is how to summon him. I'll also put it in chat just for you guys. So Snow Monster underscore character. 1 second. Underscore BP underscore. Oh my god, I can't type today. Okay. Here is the new spawn code. Gonna be pinning it. Alright, there you go. That's the new spawn code. Let me know if that works. See if that works, boys. That should be it. What are we at? 22%. Come on. Go a little quicker, please. Alright, is audio working? Alright, there you go. That's the new spawn. Audio is not working. At least for music. Oh wait, I'm gonna get copyright for this. I forgot. Why do you do this to me, Gareth? I always play like ARK music in the background, but he always, it always gets copyright claimed. I don't know why. All right, that should be fine. All right, anybody else have any other spawn codes? And let me know, boys. Let me know if that does work. It's not a passive tame as of what I can see, and not a kill tame. Okay. Anybody else have anything new about him? I'm just trying to gather as much information as I possibly can. Oh wait, here we go. We have a new one as well. If that one doesn't work, boys, try this one. But the GM summon is gonna work a lot better. How's this audio? I feel like it's kind of loud. Gather as much information as I possibly can. Okay, no. Sweet. That audio is fine. Again, there's another way to spawn him for anybody that is in game. I still can't get in. Still waiting on the update, like usual. We're at 24% though. We're getting there. We are getting there. For anybody new hopping in here, here's the trailer for the Ossidon. I'll just play it again for you boys who are, just now hopping in here. It's summon Snow Monster. Oh, okay, yes. It says you're not allowed to spawn it in the center. Of course it does. When that happens, that usually means that the command is most likely wrong. It doesn't mean, well, I don't know. I mean, ARK could have messed it up, but kind of hard to tell. All right, ARK, can you hurry up and patch your files, please? I would really appreciate it. Oh, this is gonna take forever. 27%. I'm trying to think what I could show you guys as like a little sneak peek to a video. Here, I'll tell you guys the next video that I'll be putting out. I'll play the trailer again. Oops. Okay. All right, so next video, let's see what we got, because I haven't even started it. Next video coming out is going to be, so basically it's going to be another top 25. It's a top 25, basically. I'm trying to think how to say it without saying what it is, because I don't want, you know, the idea to get stolen from me. I have a script done. I haven't even touched, you know, the video part of it though. Basically, it's going over 25 mods that replace vanilla dinos, if that makes sense. So like if you have an Anki, this mod is going to be amazing, but you know, just a better version of that Anki. It's basically how the video is going to be. Just told you the entire thing, whatever. Is there a command for the saddle? The saddle should be in your GCM menu. So if you just type that in, it should be in there. You can look up Ossidon. Hopefully the next video does well. It's definitely a different kind of concept that I was messing with, but I'm trying to put, you know, better like top 25, top 50, top 100 videos out there that I know for a fact that you guys will like, and you know, where it's not like the same thing as every other person, because I'm not trying to be like that. So, and then I am gonna kind of mess around with a different style of video. I don't know how it's gonna do, to be honest, but yeah, you'll see that eventually. That video is probably gonna be out in a month or so. It's a pretty big video. We got more stuff. I'm gonna cover more on Aquatica, because there's a lot worse that's been happening with Aquatica recently. A lot of you guys probably don't even see it, but Aquatica got worse than all the videos that I've made on it. For anybody who has watched the Aquatica videos, you'll know how bad that was. Well, it gets worse. All right, 1 second. Let's try. Where was? Okay, so again. Oh wait. Oops. Wrong thing. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. This is taking too long to download, man. We're at 30%. 30%. 31%. We're almost in, guys. We're almost in. It'll get there eventually. What's up, everybody? Appreciate everybody in here. We're going over the Ossidon, and then we're hopping in, trying to tame it. I got the spawn code in chat for anybody. That should work. I still don't know if it works or not. Let's race. You're at 49. All right. You're probably going to beat me, though, dude. I'm going to be real with you. Didn't like Island Summon. Huh? Oh, it froze your... okay, so it froze your PS5 when you try to summon it. Yeah. Not shocked for that with consoles. That does happen quite a bit. I remember whenever I strictly played ARK on PS4 back in the day. Oh, the good years. The good old years when you could just walk outside, build a base, and the base actually could withstand a couple days. Yeah, not really anymore, sadly. Get a new M2 will fix your issue with downloading. Got it done in less than 5 minutes. Trying to think. That might work, it's just, I don't know. I've had this issue with every single PC that I've ever had. I mean, I've had three PCs. And ARK has always had this just issue with me for some odd reason. How it just doesn't want to download properly. Like some of the downloads, it goes insanely fast. Like within a couple seconds. Well, okay, I say that, minutes, probably. But then other downloads, you know, it just takes 2 hours. My longest download for ARK took 13 hours, and that was, I want to say that was Ragnarok. Yeah, it was Ragnarok Ascended. That was just insane. That took way too long, and I don't know what was going on there. And I have good internet. I think downloads about, I want to say 300 to 400. So relatively good. I should probably get it upgraded, but upload is also pretty good too. So I'm able to upload videos in like 20 minutes, which is nice. I remember back in the old day, you know, I say back in the old day, about a year ago, after, well, no, it was a couple, damn, it's been a while. Back whenever Ascended first came out, right before there, I was struggling, and uploads would take like 2 to 3 hours per video. It was aggravating. But my PC also wasn't the best. Upgraded the PC finally, thanks to all you guys. Really do appreciate that. And now we're back on track. We're back on the roll. Putting videos out. Again, just waiting for the update. Hit your disc. Creature that can. I mean, let's see, I have 300. Yeah, I have 300 available. I got 300 gigs. That should not mess with it. I do need to go validate a bunch of stuff though and just clear the computer. Cause, how do you tame it? No one's sure quite yet. I haven't seen anything about how to tame it yet. Still trying to get into the game. What's the update at? 36%. Oh my god, it's taking so long. Again, appreciate all you guys in here. It does mean the world to me to see, you know, people actually watching the live streams again. It's been a minute since we've been live. Our servers up. Servers are down for another 30-ish minutes. They go up at 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Central, I believe. Not Central. PST. So yeah, all servers are down for maintenance because of Epic Games for something. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that's what Dolly said back in here. I'll show you if you want to see it all. Oh, we got a new patch note. Oh, we got a patch note, boys. Hold on. This just came out. New creature Ossidon. The Ossidon has been temporarily added to Ragnarok Valguero in the center. Ossidon breeding is currently disabled and will remain so until the launch of Lost Colony. Okay, that's interesting. We can't breed it at all until Lost Colony comes out. But we got some new, we got a little bit of some new news. Oh my god, I can't talk today. At the start of Lost Colony's launch, Ossidons cannot be transferred to Lost Colony official servers, unlike, you know, yeah, all that. Okay, interesting. Fix for allowing Dino costumes to be equipped to the wrong dinos. Okay, so just some other fixes. Okay, so the Ossidon. Okay, I mean, I do agree with that because that is going to be kind of stupid if people can transfer that over there. But does that mean that we can transfer instantly and transfer our items instantly into Lost Colony? You know, it says, I don't know. Ossidons cannot be transferred. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Fix the server crash related to anti-mesh logging. Fixed obelisk terminal and pad missing textures in extinction and aberration. I didn't even see that. Fixed spectator mode not rendering structures when teleporting. Fixed tech replicator damage not being consistent with other tech structures. Fixed inability to place pillars on fence foundations. Fixed spectator mode not replicating objects correctly when teleporting. Okay. Good for them. They're actually fixing some decent issues. Fix the big ones though, please. Please fix the big ones. But yeah. Anyways, again, for anybody who didn't hear that, Ossidon has been temporarily added to Ragnarok Valguero in the center. Ossidon breeding is disabled and will remain so until the launch of Lost Colony. At the start of Lost Colony's launch, Ossidons cannot be transferred to Lost Colony, which will be interesting because the Veilwind will be transferable. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. All right, let's see. Well, what are we at? What are we at? 40%, boys. We're at 40%. We're almost there. We are almost there, and then we can hop in. Oh. No wonder that yeah. Yeah, servers were down. They said it in announcements. If you're in the Discord, always be on the lookout. It is actually very helpful because Dolly is usually the one to tell us, but she's actually pretty good about telling us that kind of stuff. All right, what music should we play that is not copyright? Because if it's copyright, I don't want to deal with that anymore. I'm kind of done. On and On. Oh, I haven't heard this song in a minute. Yours is done updating, just waiting on servers. Yep. Unfortunately, we'll not be playing servers, but you know, I'll tame it. I'll figure out how to tame it. Figure out all the abilities once we get in. Should be getting in anytime soon. I would say probably 10-15 minutes, considering that we're at 42. It should, after 50, it usually jumps and goes up a good bit. We'll go. Alrighty, how to test some audio. I do want to play this trailer, actually. I forgot about this trailer. Let's pause the music real quick. I completely forgot about this trailer. This was the other, so this is like the new version of Rockwell, I believe. I actually have not seen this, but this was the Lost Colony Explorer Note preview that came out. So I'll play it, sit back, and we can watch it together.
Am I? Such a simple question. 3 little words. And yet, I find I am unable to summon an answer. I've awoken, surrounded by metallic wreckage, the bright thunderclap of my arrival echoing away across a vast, rapidly cooling crater. From before this ruin, I remember little. I recall scattershot visions of monstrosity. I was something inhuman. And yet now I seem to be simply a man.
I thought that there was a bit more to this, I'm not gonna lie.
Why that should surprise me, I cannot say. What was I before, and what am I now? I stumble about lost in Stygian darkness, raw flesh raked by an icy gale. A stark cold jolts something loose in my mind. Betrayal? Murder? Madness? What had I done? What had I become? A wretched being. A monster.
Yeah, hold on. I see your comment about audio skipping. Hold on one second. No, because hold on. It's doing it for me too on my phone. One second, boys. We'll let it buffer for a second. Yeah, the connection's good. Why is it doing that? All right, I'll keep it going. I don't know what's going on with it right now.
In the freezing wind. Better to let it end here with some semblance of humanity intact.
I mean, I got pretty good.
I feel myself finally slipping into nothingness.
Appreciate it, man.
As it should be, and then. No, Edmund, you won't die here. I won't let you. A renewed vigor courses through me. A will to survive. And more than that, to perpetuate. My first goal is to escape the brutal chill.
Is there anything else after this? I have actually never seen this one before.
Using scavenged debris.
Yeah, it's literally just the Explorer Note.
Impact. Crawling inside,
which I'll admit I was not paying attention to like half of it.
My core, desperate to raise my body temperature. Only then do I allow myself to slip into feverish delirium. And finally, the peace of darkness. Until the nightmares begin.
Interesting. Okay. That was something. So that was the official, it was the first Explorer Note that we have. Probably going to be a lot more. I mean, I'm hoping that they tell a good story with this map. I really am. 50%, boys. Halfway there. Oh my god. It's taking so long. Yeah, I need to upgrade something to stop that, because every PC has had that problem. It's probably just something that I'm just not covering. What's up, Architect? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Still waiting for this all to get up and running, and then we'll hop on in. Taking way too long. I mean, it's been about 30 minutes, so it's getting along. It's getting along. Yeah, this is the trailer for anybody. Again, I'm trying to keep it just, you know, a little bit entertaining for y'all, but, you know, I keep playing the same thing, waiting for this. I was really hoping I would have had a quick update for tonight. Started 5 minutes ago and already 32%. It's probably because I'm also streaming, which doesn't help. Yeah, streaming. No, it's not even touching my CPU. I don't know. We'll go. All right. Let's see. Is there any other trailers for Lost Colony? I forget if there is or not. Nope. I don't think so. Oh, wait. We have the Lost Colony expansion pass. Let's see this one. This was the expansion pass that we had that showed us ARK 2. And then it just disappeared. It just vanished again. Because why wouldn't it, right? Yeah, you know, after not saying anything about ARK 2 for 5 years, ARK posted this, and then, you know, kind of didn't tell us anything else, which sucks. But hey, since Lost Colony is technically protruding, is that the word? Since it kind of goes along with ARK 2, it's gonna be interesting to see how this works. That was a fast Quetzal. Dang, those Quetzals. I wish the Quetzals were that fast. Oh, that'd be nice. Here, I'll play the audio on here.
Hear your voice first thing in the morning. And
yeah, I was hyped when I saw this. I was insanely hyped, but it didn't tell us anything about this.
Are you my mom?
How's it looking?
I'm sorry.
52%. We're getting there. We're getting there, boys.
But I did know your mom a long, long time ago.
It's the disc issue. Oh, see, I did not know that. Like, I know that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that somebody else said that, but
you'll come back for me, right, babe?
Never let disc. Go. Okay.
You've got me.
Actually, I'm gonna note that down. I actually do appreciate that. I'll look into it.
Story continued to the far side of the earth, into frozen wastes shrouded in endless night, in a place called Arat Prime.
You know what I think?
Actually,
you're right about that.
Where the
Hold on.
ARKS came from?
You're actually right about that, because I only have about 300 gigabytes available on the same file that ARK is on. If it has to patch the files, which is roughly probably more than the 300, it makes sense why it's going slow. No, I get it. Just my brain was not putting the two together. That was kind of my issue there. Are they strong? Yeah, I'm hyped to see them in a minute.
But what she found instead.
What? What was it? Ding. Tell me.
It's speed.
There she found the stuff of nightmares.
So yeah, if you guys have thought about getting the Lost Colony, you know, pass, not only are you gonna get the map, but you do get a lot of these creatures. Not sponsored. Trust me, I hate to say that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying it does offer some decent stuff. Except the template tool is completely broken. You can't build a single structure with it. That is my only issue. Tech bunker OP as well too. I will not lie though. Kinda nice. I do like the skin set. I won't lie about that. The skin set is pretty cool. So yeah, that was the Lost Colony expansion pass trailer. Let's pull up. Hold on. Make sure I don't pull up the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. So, and then this is our new trailer for the Ossidon. But people are getting mad. Making like Black Ops 7. Do you think Wildcard Snail is going to use it in ARK 2? I don't know, to be honest with you, man. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't know. ARK 2 is such a different styled game. I don't think it's gonna I don't know. I mean, we truly don't know what ARK 2 is. We really don't. We've seen no gameplay, zero footage of it. So, I'm gonna be real with you. I think ARK 2 is gonna be pay to win. Absolutely. It has Snail Games' name on it. Everything that they have touched with ARK has been pay to win. And that is it's just a statistical fact. Every single thing has to have a payment with it. Every single thing has to have something that, you know, has to be an add-on. I would agree with if they sold the maps as a single price. If they just sold a map as a price, cool. But selling the items and keeping them all behind a paywall is pretty scummy to do. I do think they're going to do that with ARK 2. I just don't know how, because ARK 2 is more of a primitive style version of ARK, and there is no tech. I'm sure there will be tech added in it in the future. And I'm pretty sure it's a single player only game, correct? I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that it's only single player. My internal SSD is only 1 gig, but simple 2 gig up here. It fixed all my issues. Oh, okay. I'm screenshotting that. I appreciate you, Almighty. That is most likely my problem. I've had that problem for years, dude. Just absolute years. And I should have known better. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to do like a little bit of research on it. I couldn't figure it out, and I'm just like, you know, whatever. But because, you know, at the end of the day, it still does download. Just when I'm doing stuff like live streaming and it does this, it kind of creates a bit of a problem. But yeah, I'll look into it. I'll go order the part probably this week. Just spend a good chunk of money though. But yeah, I'll just keep replaying the trailer for you guys. Again, I'm trying to keep it entertaining, man. It's just hard to keep going over the same thing over and over. When it's right here, I could be playing with them right now. Do you think they're prioritizing the PvE play? Is that even a question, man? Come on. Yes, absolutely they are. I mean, look at it. How many PvP items have we had versus PvE items? That should tell you everything. Yes, we have a couple new turrets, like we had. Oh wait, no, that one was just the Fear Ascended turret skin, so that's not a new turret technically. But we had the Tesla coil. That was pretty cool. I won't lie. It is actually very, very much useful. Oh no, we actually did have 2 new ones. The Hive Mind? I can't think of it off the top of my head. The Hive turret that shoots flyers only. That is actually a good PvP item as well. I think that they're doing pretty good with that. Hold on. Okay, good. Audio's fine. So, but I don't know. I think ARK needs to kind of take a step back and just review what they're doing with these updates. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think it's. I don't see ARK thriving for things like ARK 2, unless ARK 2. Well, I don't know, because ARK 2 is such a very different style. For ARK, that one might do well just because it's a Souls-like system. That will do well. That has that. I mean, the fan base for those types of games are just massive. I understand where they're going with that, but that also questions that how can they monetize that part of it? If it's built sort of like Souls, you can't just toss in items behind a paywall. I mean, you can, but I don't know. It's gonna be difficult versus with how ARK's like game system is built. Adding these pay-to-win items actually kind of makes sense, and I see why they're doing it. It works well, makes them a lot of money. So I mean, they're doing something sort of right. Again, for anybody, I have the spawn command pinned in the top, so you guys can spawn it in with that. Still waiting on my update, but 58%, we're getting there. Just taking it. Permanent for PvE players with all the paid mods and not fixing the game. Yes, thank you. I've been saying that for so long. If they just fix their basic problems, I'm not talking about meshing. Yes, that's a big issue. But if they just fix their basic issues like weapon reload, or you know, with just random dinos falling under the map when you walk near them, because it happens, you know, a little bit more often than you think. I'm trying to think, what's another major issue? The grapple glitch got patched. Well, no, it didn't. It got patched with ASA. It still is on ASE. They abandoned that game, sadly. I'm very sad about that. But I mean, there's countless different issues. I can't think of it. There's one that's stuck in my head that I'm trying to think of, which is a major issue. If they just fix these simple, you know, weapon issues, or just how a player runs, how a player jumps, because whenever you're on a server and you try to jump most of the time, I mean, it depends on your internet and, you know, your latency and all that, but it just kind of bugs out and glitches out. It doesn't look good. And for a game that has, you know, so much content, so much stuff to do, having these minor bugs actually is game breaking for a lot of people. because it is very aggravating. It's very annoying. The weapon reload glitch. That's another horrible thing that always happens to me on a PvP server. You know, it's life or death when you're trying to fight somebody, and then boom, you're dead because your weapon glitched out and it wouldn't reload. That's a huge issue. Yet it's such a simple fix. It's such a simple fix, and that will actually make people very, very happy if you fix these basic issues. So I don't know. I'm kind of ranting tonight. I'm on a rant, but I'm making some valid points here. I mean, I gotta be honest. All right. What are we at? 59%. We're getting there, boys. We are getting there. I'm trying to think what else I could play for you boys, but I don't know. What else could I show? Oh, we have the Lost Colony teaser. I forgot about that one. Lost Colony teaser. Why not play this one real quick? This was the Lost Colony teaser that was announced, what, 8 months ago. I forget exactly what this shows us, but I'll let it play. Gotta do a quick little bathroom break, and then we'll kind of go over it. I'll be right back.
Do you know what it's like to want someone back with you more than anything? Do you know what it's like to want someone back with you more than anything?
I do. I loved someone once. Very much.
What happened to her?
I had to leave her behind.
Alright, boys, back. Quick little bathroom break. But yeah, just figured I'd just keep showing you some of these trailers until we're in. It's taking too long, and I don't want to bore you guys with my talking. Alright, so the command does work. Good. I'm happy about that. I've read that it has to do with Steam. See, that's what I've read as well. I've read that many times, and it's usually just based off of like the optimization of Steam and how your computer syncs with Steam. And I figured that was it. But I will try upgrading the internal SSD, see if that actually does solve this issue. If not, whatever. I got good SSD, like whatever.
But Mei Yin's story continued to the far side of the earth, into frozen wastes shrouded in
It is,
endless
yeah.
night.
That is also what I've heard with
Managed
just
to survive
the
long cataclysm.
random crap of just coding everywhere. All right, quick pause on this though. If this is how the map's gonna look, it's gonna be pretty cool. Actually, it most likely is, because I see an obelisk in the back. I didn't even see that the first time. We have an obelisk in the back. This has got to be in here. I don't know though, because I mean, with the Extinction teaser back in the day, it looked kind of similar to this layout, and it looked nothing like what was on the trailer. So who knows? But considering we have about a month tops till the map does come out, kind of hyped for this. I'm not gonna lie. I will be live streaming the launch of this, by the way.
What was it?
There she found the stuff of nightmares.
All right, what are we at? 61. It hasn't even moved. Ark, what are you doing to me? Why? Yeah, but this was the first announcement of Lost Colony, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I was hyped when I saw this. I was hyped when I saw this. Oh. So yeah, that's the Lost Colony one right there. Kind of want to, let's see, what can I show you guys? I'm trying to think if I can show you guys some sneak peeks of some videos and stuff. All right, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but we can look at some of our videos. Trying to think. Actually, I do want to talk about the Snail Games stuff for a bit, if I can find. Where was the one video? Because I know, I mean, like, I don't know, because just we've been talking about a lot of the problems, you know, with behind the pay to win and all this. I've made many videos about this with the snail game system, like how they're making these creepy games. It's kind of like not too crazy, but I went on a full rant about about Aquatica. Let's see, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is technically 1, 10, 11, sort of, 12, 13, 14, 15 hate videos about Aquatica. Oh my god. Actually, I made more than that. That was just right there. All right, that's 15. Where was the rest? 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh my god. 20. I've made 20 hate videos on Aquatica. I think I made one more, right? Yeah, I made one recent, I believe. Yeah, 21. I've made 21 hate videos about Aquatica. Oh my god. That's insane to me. That is actually kind of wild. All right, we're at 62%. Trying to think what else to show you, but I don't know.
Want some.
I kind of want to cover a little bit on this.
What happened to her?
I had to leave her behind.
Your server's up. Yep, it's good talking to you, man. The spawn command is on the top. Wild. Take out the GM part of GM summon and take out the quotation marks and then take out the level at the end. And it should spawn a wild one. Hopefully. Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it, you know, it doesn't work. All right, we just played this. Let's play the other trailer for anybody new hopping in here. Oh, trying to think. Yeah, we can look this up. Why not? So this was the Ossidon trailer. At first, I thought that it was live action. Sadly, it's not. Would be cool to see one of those again. Dude, my audio's kind of loud. Keep saying that you can't spawn it in the map. Yeah, I don't know. What map are you on? It only spawns on 3 maps, being Ragnarok, Valguero, and what was the third map? Ragnarok, Valguero, and oh, I can't think of the third map. Oh, center, the center. It only spawns on those 3 maps. How to tame, I'm not entirely sure yet, man. I'm still waiting to get into it. I'm still waiting to get in just as much as I know a lot of you guys are. We are almost there. Definitely hyped for him though. I am hyped to get in here. Yeah, okay, that's just artwork. Is there anything else I missed? Why does this... Yeah, hold on. I just realized, why is it like framing around his top piece? That sounded really bad. Not what I meant. But, okay, no, it's just showing these... Okay, no, maybe... no, I think I'm overthinking that. We know that he feeds on dead bodies. Wildly, at least. So that probably has to do with taming then. That has to do with the taming system. If he's feeding on wild dinos. Huh. I'm trying to think. Does anybody know how to tame them yet? Does anybody know? It's tamed like a pyro, but worse. Oh, don't tell me that. The pyro sucks. I mean, it's not horrible. Okay, hold on. It probably has something to do with the ball as well. It's got to, right? Like maybe the taming bar will go. Well, yeah, but why would he be doing it? You know, that'd be something that you would probably do unless you bring him dinos to put in. You know, that's probably what it is. I mean, I'm not in game yet. I don't entirely know, but I'm wondering if you bring dinos to him to go into the ball, and that might help with the taming process. Yeah, that's gotta be it actually. Hold on. Because if you look at the animation from what he does, watch this. He stops, it pushes it out, and he's like consuming something. And he stops almost as if he just leveled. That's got to be how you tame him. Okay, so what I'm thinking, for anybody who's in game, please test this out for me. Okay, hold on one second. Knock it till it glows and then kill stuff. Okay, so are you knocking it with, like, tranks or... Because I figured it could just be the ball system, but I mean, we have somebody else. I'm currently using it. I don't know how they come up with this stupid stuff. Tell me about it, man. Well, this was supposed to be strictly with Lost Colony, but they put it out a bit early. I really don't know why. It does kind of anger me a bit that they're doing this kind of stuff. It kills the immersion of these maps for me when they release, well, when they pre-release stuff like this. It just really kind of screws it up. But who knows? Who knows? Almost done, boys. Update is almost done. Sitting at 66%. The last 50 should have gone a little quicker, but it's taking its time. That's okay. Y'all seem to be chilling. I mean, I didn't really expect that it was a KO team. I was kind of hoping that it wasn't. I mean, look at this thing. Like, would you really expect this to be a KO? I mean, I hope not. Leveling it in different stats affects the abilities and size of it. Really? That's actually cool. Hold up. That's pretty cool. All right, I gotta start taking notes here for the video. Shout out to all you guys. So leveling. Which would explain the sizing here. Hold on. That would make sense. I could still be wrong, but these are different sizes, it appears. He could just be pushed forward more, like a forced perspective kind of situation. But these could also be smaller ones. Wait, hold on. Is there any differences with how these guys look? No, they look identical. Anything no, okay, yeah, no. These guys look identical. I don't think there's anything for that. Okay, so trank to 10%, then ride and kill stuff. Okay, I'll test that out. Anything else that you guys want me to test when we get in? You can level melee to make its claws bigger. What? So when you're getting raided, all you gotta do now is put them in a snowball and roll them away. Yeah, that's exactly what I was actually thinking too. You know, you just put all your enemies in that like snowball and you just kind of just roll them off. So you torpor it till it has 90% torpor and then you can mount it. Okay, so yeah, like okay, so a different person also said that. Sweet. Well, that appears to be how to tame it for you guys that are wondering. So you have to get them down to 10%. Well, 90% torpor technically. And then ride it, kill stuff. Wonder if you have to do anything with the ball or not. I could have sworn, I don't know, I was sitting there. Yes, these are different sizes. Hold on, oops. Where were we? That proved my system that, yeah, that these are different sizes. There's the proof. Okay, sweet. That's good to know. So yeah, so they do come in different size, well, level in different sizes. You can level stamina to increase head. Oh. You can level stamina to increase head, chest size, and duration of the poo ball. What? That's crazy. At the moment, no admin command. I have an admin command pinned. A lot of people said that worked though. Every third attack does like double damage. Oh. Again, I'm just kind of I'm just playing it over and over for you guys, trying to wait until this update comes. Oh no, it's speeding up. All right, we're at 70%. We're almost in. It's only taken an hour. But we are almost there, boys. We are almost there. It looks extremely sluggish and slow to use, really? Dang, that sucks. The poo ball might be useful for scooping up whole lines of stegos on 1x. Wait, can it pick up like bigger dinos? Because from what it looked like, it was just like the smaller stuff, right? Can it do bigger? That'd be crazy. The stream audio is bugged. I've heard a couple people saying that. I don't know what's going on with it. But like it's like half and half. So half people are not having that problem. The other half are having that issue. I don't know what's going on with it. And then after Lost Colony is out, then we're gonna be able to breed these guys. But for now, you cannot breed them, sadly. It is unfortunate, but kind of whatever, you know. Again, boys, just waiting on that update, and then we'll be in. Taking a little longer than expected. Whew. Say, I think I've covered everything in the trailer. I've gone over this many times. But we are getting new comments, which are helpful, so keep them coming. Those comments are helping me save a little bit of time for the video, so I do appreciate that a lot. I just realized this guy's colors are blue. All the other ones were red. I didn't see that. Anybody else? Hold on. Did anybody else kind of see that? Wait, are they all red in the whole trailer? Okay, hold on. I gotta see this now. I'm finding more and more. So these are red. Red. Does it change color at all in the trailer other than at the end? No. Okay, so these are all red. I'm gonna say, because for the most part they all looked red. I didn't even see the blue at the end. Okay, still red. I wonder if it has to do with like male and female. Nah, I doubt it. And then blue or purple. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. I'm also colorblind, so it doesn't really help me there. Not a knockout tame, so sort of. You sort of knock it out in a way, so you knock it down to 90%, and then you're able to ride it and then kill dinos, and that's how you tame them. According to chat, I still haven't messed with it. I'm not in game yet. So, but why is this one blue? I'm gonna add this. Difference between red and blue saddles. I'm gonna investigate that whenever we get in. All right, let's read a couple comments actually. Hold on, I do want to finish this. Does he change color at the end? No. Okay. Let's see. Imagine fully blue or red is mutated. That'd be kind of cool, but problem is that we can't really breed. So I wonder how that would work. I don't know. They call him Titan Killer. Wondering what Rockwell on LC has to do with that. Yeah, it is interesting actually. I don't know. There's no info about like anything for Lost Colony other than what they have shown, which isn't a lot. It's really hard to tell what Lost Colony is gonna be. I'm hyped for it though. A brand new map. I've been waiting years for this, man. Years. And we finally get a new map. Oh. Paintable armor. Is that what you think? Or you use element to power it? Yeah, that could be. These guys are attacking, and like, why wouldn't they have element on it? Like, no. See, like, why is this guy blue at the end? I really don't know. I do like your guys' ideas of what you think. 72%. Feels like it's going slower now. Ugh. How to tame? You have to get his torpor to 90%, and then you can ride him, and then you start killing stuff with him, according to comments. So I'll test it out. Hopefully a couple minutes whenever it is done downloading. We're at 70 though. Well, 73 now. So it is coming along. It's coming along. Let's see, what else could... Hold on. I want to see what else we could kind of show for Lost Colony. They're level 20 unofficial. They might be blue from the element charging it. Yeah, that's originally what I was thinking, but I don't know why they wouldn't have the blue on the ones that were attacking, like the base in the trailer. Like, you know, I don't know. How do you ride it? Well, you got to get the saddle, which I would imagine the saddle is probably a tech saddle. No, maybe not. Maybe not. You tamed it on creative. It's badass. Yeah. Oh, I'm hyped. I want to play, man. Computer always does this to me, man. No matter what computer that I have, always does this with ARK updates. No other game has this problem, by the way. It's only ARK. It's only Evolved and Ascended. I really don't know why. It's probably just because it's, like I said, internal SSD. I'll look into that. I can't be live streaming and having this stuff happen anymore. There's a bit of a problem. But yeah. Wait, what was that one mod? Hold on. There was a mod that I know ARK posted in one of these. I can't think of it. I don't know. I do not know. Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's cover this. This was what? This was ARKS. So November 10th to 14th trailer for mods. I have not seen this. Why not watch it while we're waiting, right? Might as well. I think you have to give it half torpidity, then kill small dinos. Okay, hold on one second. This was one of ARK's. This is the most recent one that they posted for just the mods. So, you know, why not cover it? Yo! We got an elephant. Armored elephant. Yo! I like that. Yo, you could build on it? It's got a torp. Oh, it's got a trebuchet. Or however you, whatever it's called. I don't know. I forget. Tiki Life. I did see that in game files. Urban Girl Wardrobe. Not for me. Packed outfits. Kind of cool, I guess. I will admit though, there are a lot of premium mods. It's getting to the point where there's what? We have pixelated skins? Oh, that's getting downloaded. LF Dino skin. What? Wait, there's new Astraeo stuff? I didn't even see this. We got new Astraeo stuff. Oh. Moonlight Mancoon. Missing creatures, yeah. I saw that one. That is pretty cool. What? This is in the same mod? Oh, it's like a tech bow, but crossbow tech bow. Oh, this is all in the same mod. Wow. I didn't know that there was that much in there. That's kind of crazy. All right, again, boys, still waiting on the update. 79%. We're right there. We are right there, boys. All right, let's read over some comments I skipped. All right, I think you have to give it half torpidity, then kill small dinos with the ball thing. I might be wrong, though. The one at the end with the blue glow has a different metal color on the saddle. I think it's just the saddle painted. Okay, yeah, that's what yeah, that would make the most sense. You can look for the Ossidon in Game Scanner. Nice. You might be able to choose the color when you tame it, or it could be based on if it gets raged like a character and changes colors when killing dinos. I like that theory. You only spawn one at a time, and so they only spawn one at a time. It's faster to delete the game and reinstall it every time. Shockingly, no, it's not. At least for me. You're already playing. What's the spawn command? The spawn command is at the top of the screen. It's not screen. Pinned comment. I have it as the pinned comment in there. That is the spawn command. It should work. Other people have said that it works. So. All right, there. I read all your comments. All your comments. I believe that was everything. Did I miss anybody? How to tame? So you have to get his torpidity to about 90-ish%, and then it allows you to ride him, and then you can go and kill dinos with it. That is the comments I've seen from 3 different people, so I would imagine that's how you tame him. Could be wrong though. It still could be wrong. Does anybody have any other like just new facts? I would like to know a little more about him. Oh, update's still taking a minute, man. We're almost there. We are almost there. Damn. How's everyone's day going? Having a chill day. Been waiting for this update though. It's been taking. I mean, actually, this came out on time, so I will give them that. I think this is ARK's first update that has been on time. I just realized that. Nope. Round of applause for ARK, guys. I don't think this got delayed. Did it? I could be wrong, but that's crazy. An ARK update on time? Well, relatively on time. Crazy. So the higher levels are physically bigger. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Alright, just kind of noting down everything. Just trying to get as much info as I can. It takes more than 100% to tame. Yeah, I see that happening with the live stream. I'm not sure what's going on with audio. It's only happening for like certain people. I really don't know what it is. I'll look into it, but it is kind of strange. Spawn code pin doesn't work. It only works on 3 maps, which is Valguero, Ragnarok. Why do I keep forgetting the third one? The center. So it only works on those 3 maps. Come on, we're so close. We're so close for this update. Oh. It's very annoying. Yeah, let's not open that. I don't want to accidentally leak a password or something. I was going to open up file to go look at disk, but nah, I don't feel like it. What map is it going to be on? Valguero, Ragnarok, and the center are the only 3 maps that you're going to be able to find them on. And then it'll be taken off of those 3 maps when Lost Colony releases in a month, which will be interesting. And then we're going to be able to breed. So here, I'll pull up the Discord just to show you guys. So the new creature, Ossidon, has been temporarily added to Ragnarok, Valguero, and the center. Ossidon breeding is currently disabled and will remain so until the launch of Lost Colony, which is about, well, I think they said December 16th, I believe. So 28 days from now, but it's, yeah, I mean, let's be real. And then at the start of Lost Colony's launch, Ossidons can be transferred to Lost Colony official servers. Cannot be transferred, my bad. So they're allowing people to transfer to Lost Colony, but certain things like the Ossidon cannot, which is interesting. And then they also did fix a couple decent updates here, but yeah. There's that. Anything else? I kind of want to see chat. Let's see. Anybody else talking crap? Yep, that's how I feel right now, man. Just waiting for the update. Crazy how people are meat riding a game that sucks. Anything else? Ossidon needs a buff. Uh-oh. That ain't looking too good. We already got people complaining. 145 got clapped by 3 wolves. What? It's underwhelming. That's not good. I want to see a level 1 Ossidon and a level 450 next to each other then. Yeah, I'll test this all out when I get in game. I'm just waiting on the update to hurry up. Almost there. It's at 82%, and then we'll be hopping in. So yeah, people are saying Ossidon needs a buff. Let's see. Okay. Got a little music in the background. Not worth 30. Okay, but to be fair, that the 30 does give you the map at launch. So, debatable. I want GTA 6 also now. Nothing we can do. That's kind of funny. Check Dododex. Does Dododex have it up? Hold on. Does Dododex? Also, big shout out to Dododex. I love them. Oh, the Ossidon is on here. Is there anything? Yeah, okay, I don't think there is anything here. No. Oh, wait. Well, the spawn command. Okay, so yeah, this is the official spawn command, just so you guys do know. Here's how to spawn it wild. I would just recommend just going straight to the Dodo Dex website for that. Here's tamed, wild as well. Oh, that's for mobile edition. It's coming to mobile edition? What? This is coming to mobile? Well, that was not on my bucket list. Well, I say bucket list, on my bingo card. Did not expect that to be coming. Yeah, anybody else talking about it? 'Cause I know a lot of people are saying it's very underwhelming. That is kind of sad. What map was it again? Oh, hold on. 1 second. See if this is fixed. Yeah. It is going to be on Ragnarok, Falgero, and the center only. So the spawn command only works on those. The Ossidon saddle is insanely cheap. How much does it cost? Line this up with all the other failed dinos. Ooh. It's not the system that's slow. It's a couple different things between SST, well, SSD, at least I mean, that's what some people are saying. I will go look into that, but this is a brand new computer. I spent roughly, what, 3,500 on all the parts. I don't feel like saying all the specs right now, but it is not a slow PC. So, and I've been battling this issue for years. And somebody said internal SSD. I'm gonna look at my specs, see if I do need to upgrade it or not. But it's just, it's such a big pain. It's such a pain. I've been fighting it for so long. It's just annoying. Sometimes it updates fast. Sometimes it just doesn't. But yeah, sadly, we're very close though. We are in the 80% region here. Again, I'll play the trailer for you guys one more time. Almost in. I appreciate everybody hopping in. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day. Ossidon has just released. Sadly, I cannot see it. I will see it here soon, though. Elder Claw 2.0. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think the Elder Claw might be a little more useful than this guy, though. I'll say that. It's on Astraeos, too? What? Oh, they messed up the spawns, didn't they? Oh, they butchered the spawn rates. 200 fiber, 380 hide, and 150 metal for the saddle. Okay, that is ridiculously cheap. But guess what? I'm actually happy that this dino is not overpowered, because that means that, you know, it's not overpowered. People aren't going to complain about another paid dino being too powerful. The guy that has a nickname Titan Killer, not a good look. Not a good look at all. So I really don't know. Again, we're almost in. Almost in, boys. I know this has taken way longer than I wanted it to, so for all you guys that are hanging around, I appreciate you guys. How do you tame it? According to chat, you have to get the torpor to 90%, and then as soon as it hits the 90%, so you can like just knock it out with tranks or something, you can then ride him, and then it'll allow you to kill stuff, and then that allows you to tame him. I don't know if you only do it once or you keep doing it. I'm not entirely sure. And again, the GM summon for it is pinned. So anybody who wants to spawn him in, it is pinned in the comments. You don't believe that I'm almost in anymore? 83%. It's taking a little longer than I wanted, but it's coming along. It's coming along. I'll have it fixed for the future live streams. I will. Don't worry. And then I know people are seeing audio issues. I'll figure that out as well. It's only happening for half the people, so I don't know what's going on with that. Probably just the connection. It's got to be the connection through OBS here. So, I mean, my connection it says perfect. It's been perfect the entire time. Oh, wait, hold on. It is buffering right now. Oh, no. Okay, excellent. Yeah, no. I don't know. I really don't know. How does stack work? I'm not entirely sure what you're meaning with that. I've been flying around Valg Snow for a while and haven't even seen one yet. I saw a couple comments saying that they only spawn one at a time. I think that's wrong though, but could be right. But you can use one of the tracker mods that allows you to actually track them if you're still looking for them. It's down a bit. All right, it's going up about 1% per minute. No? Yeah, roughly. So at this rate, what, about 13 more minutes and then we'll be in. So if you boys want to tune back in, 10 to 15-ish minutes, hop back in and we should be in game as long as it actually updates. But you also don't know with these. These could just randomly say 84% and then boom, it's just done. It does that sometimes. So they don't spawn one at a time. Okay, yeah. And then when you're fully leveled, it becomes stronger. I did see comments saying that, so I will be testing that. My Valk has many of them up at the same time. Yeah, I kind of figured it wasn't only one. They're definitely not only one at a time. There's clusters on Astraeos. That's a problem. They shouldn't be spawning on Astraeos. But I mean, I'm not shocked. It's whatever. ARK will fix it. Just for maps that are, you know, strictly like Astraeos servers, it's not, you know, that ain't good. Because, you know, it's going to allow people to get them when they weren't supposed to. But hey, it's whatever. For official stuff, it's not going to matter. It really won't. Is this a new map or something? So Lost Colony is a brand new map, yes, but this is just one of the dinos from the new maps that is kind of just releasing a bit early. So just kind of like a little teaser just to show people what they're entering with Lost Colony. I think Lost Colony is actually going to be a very good map in my opinion. I have a lot of guides built for that, but there's also so many things that I just don't know that I'm gonna have to learn that first week so that I can teach you. But Lost Colony that's gonna be a good map. I think ARK could hit a peak for players again, because, you know, them just re-releasing maps, it's cool and all, but the real community wants new maps. Simple as that. We don't like to play the same thing over and over. Like, you gotta give us new content. We had Astraeos. I'll admit, Astraeos is awesome. I don't like that it was a $15 map and you only get it a third at a time. I don't really like that at all. You should get the full map if you're paying the $15, or charge $5 per section all the way up to $15. That's how it should have been. But overall, they did a phenomenal job with Astraeos. Astraeos is looking good, and I actually just covered the desert region of Astraeos. That area looks really good as well. It's not fully finished yet, but I kind of glitched my way back in there and saw it. Video should be up on channel. It was like 2 days ago or something. You're in single player with Dino Finder. Yeah, I've used that one in the past. It is pretty good. Ran into a mated pair, but Mammoth wrecked them. That's sad. This guy's nicknamed the Titan Killer, by the way. A mammoth killed him. Interesting. They're probably gonna get a buff. I mean, I'm sure that they're gonna get a buff. This is just a teaser just to see how people like this. That's most likely what ARK did there. They're super squishy. Yep. Oh, everyone's in game but me. I'm close. I'm close. 86%, and then we're almost in. We're right there, boys. Let's see. What do the comments have to say about this? This trailer hit different. This is actually... Oh, that's pretty cool. Curious George went a little too crazy on the red element. That's a wild comment. Kidnapping dinos with poop to kill them was not on my ARK checklist. Yup, me neither. Me neither. Quite literally shocked me too. Yeah, I actually do want to get a PS5 eventually. That's actually one thing I did not buy, and I've always been like a PlayStation person. And I don't know. Like, you know, after you get a PC, like, you just get to the point where you don't really need consoles, if that makes sense. The new Steam console, though, I gotta give them that. I mean, it's technically a PC, but I gotta give them that. That is pretty cool. I'm definitely interested in it, but I don't know. At the same time, I really don't know. Your Drakeling killed it? You're telling me a Drakeling killed the Ossidon? That's... Oh my god. Okay, so the way that stacking works, the more time you spend riding it, it gains a 0.5% stat buff. So AFK the whole night with one of them, wake up with a crazy one. Okay, let me add that in my notes. I'll test that. Stacking. Okay, yeah, I do want to test that out. Anyone know how to tame them yet? So yeah, so the torpor has to be at 90%, and then you have to basically, it will then allow you to like hop on him, and then you can ride him, and then you have to go kill stuff, and the taming meter will go up according to everybody else. So that, I mean, that's what I would imagine. You got a saddle from a supply drop? Yeah, guys, I feel like this is more of a test for this guy. I don't know, because there's no way that he's this weak, right? Like, surely there's no way that he's this weak. But everyone's saying that he's just crazy weak. 50% torpor? See, everyone's giving me different numbers. So you have to put his torpor really far down, otherwise it will dismount you. So it sounds like it'll let you mount half the time. Yeah, I'm seeing all the buffering. It's only happening for certain people though, so I don't know what's going on there. All right, we're at 90%. Last 10%, and then we're in. Last 10%, boys. We're so close. We're so close. I can feel it. Well, hey, since we're already on the topic of controversial things, how do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about this? Just wondering. Because in my honest opinion, I think this is the reason why ARK is done. Well, I mean, it's not the main reason, but I do think this is not helping, you know, ARK. Now, yes, these are skins. Other than these little thingies, I was gonna make a video on these. I keep randomly finding these little, I don't know the turtles or anything about them really, to be fair with you. Like, I watched as a kid a little bit, but I don't know, like, you know, in depth what all this is. But yeah, I keep seeing these guys randomly appear in game, and I have not even downloaded the mod. So not a huge fan of that, especially because they just swarm you. It's very, very aggravating. But yeah, how do you guys feel about all this? So I do think that this is pretty problematic, that we just keep having all these different things. Yes, the skins are fine. I just don't, I don't know. Like with Power Rangers, it's cool, but it's just, it just kills the whole vibe of ARK, in my honest opinion. They're Mousers. That was the word that I was looking for. Yeah, I'm on the same boat though. It's not ARK. Like, you know, like, hold on. Oh god. Like, you see this here, right? Okay, hold on. This frame right here looks a little weird. Like, you know, like you see dinosaurs, prehistoric, and then you get this kind of stuff. So, I don't know. It is definitely interesting. Is it a big Mauser? What? I probably just got a copyright claim for that. 10 more minutes. Let's see. We're at 91. So hey, it's coming along. It is coming along slowly but surely. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. I was gonna cover one more, but I forget. Where was the other one? Oh yeah, it was Power Rangers round 2 or something, right? That was the other controversial one that a lot of people didn't really like too much. Where is it at though? I cannot find it. Could have sworn the Power Rangers one was more recent. Oh wow, it's been 9 months. It's been 9 months already since this. That's crazy. I don't care for crossovers in any game. Yeah, well, I don't know. I think some crossovers are okay as long as it's related to that game. So for example, you have like a dinosaur themed game, a Jurassic World or a Jurassic Park collab, I think actually is good because it adds dinosaur items that you can purchase to use, you know, as skins. That works, right? But doing something like this doesn't really work for me. It's very weird. I'm probably gonna get a copyright claim. I'm just gonna turn the audio down. I don't want to deal with it. So it's not time, it's steps or attack. So leave it with the auto clicker the whole night. That'll be interesting. If you guys are on single player, if you do this trick, do slow-mo 10 and then just start clicking with it, or just like hold it down and it should just attack insanely fast. But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these kinds of collabs. Like I said, if it's related to the game and it has like a dinosaur themed thing like Jurassic World or something, that collab is cool. Like with what Call of Duty has been doing with all their collabs, it's just, it's a mess. It's just a huge mess. That's why Black Ops 7 just completely flopped. Simple as that. But yeah, our ARK's kind of following that same path. I will not lie. I mean, ARK's audience is very, very different, and you know, it's just a whole different genre of games. So doing these collabs, it's okay for now, but it's just the future of ARK, like to a brand new player, when they play ARK and they see this on their screen, like, you know, like what are they thinking? Like what's going through their head? It just looks like a sellout. It looks like your game is a sellout. All right, I've been yapping. Too much yapping, I know. 94%, where we are right there, boys. All right, what was the other trailer? I think we had, yeah, it was the first Power Rangers one, right? No, well, I mean, yes, technically, but oh yeah, I want to show you guys something kind of cool. I did cover this in a video, but this was, where was it? Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to find it, am I? Where was it? No. It was one of the ARK projects that got canceled. Well, I mean, out of the many projects that got canceled, there's this one. Here it is, Primal Survival. You know, why not just cover a bunch of this stuff while we are waiting? This was Primal Survival. In my opinion, probably one of ARK's best game modes that they could have honestly done. But they canceled it last minute. I made a full video on this. If you want to go watch it, it was pretty recent. But like this, this would have been amazing. Like you get to play as dinos. Now keep in mind that this was for Evolved 6 or 7 years ago, so the trailer quality is a lot lower than it would be for today. And for just like, you know, for today's standpoint and stuff, like for example, that would not be in his mouth. Still though, I mean, you could basically play as dinos. I think this would have actually done pretty well. You know, if you put it on the mod list, $5, you know, $5, $5, $10, $10 maybe at most. Like, you know, I think it would have sold a couple million. ARK could have made, you know, pretty decent off of this. But yeah, they abandoned it. So boys, we all got to just push together and try to get ARK just to actually, like, you know, start developing this mod again. Because it could be something. It really could. Okay, what are we at? 95. Wow, that literally went up 1%. Oh. The stat caps at 20. Okay, good to know. Oh, I really wish that this mod was a thing, though. There could have been something, Primal. There could have been something. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. So, all right. Guess we'll just keep playing the trailer. We are literally right there, and then we are playing. We're right there, boys. So, if you want to stick around, stick around. If not, all good. I understand. This is taking a little longer than I wanted. Oh, I was supposed to eat some food. Oops, whatever. Art content comes first. All right, 96%. We're right there, guys. We're right there. Oh. Again, the spawn command is pinned in the comments. 97. Come on. We're right there. We're right there. Just update. Just update, please. I'm begging you, art gods. Well, the update timer actually didn't lie for once. It was an hour and 30 minutes that it told me. It's been about an hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, well, whatever. You don't think that anybody asked for it? Which one were you referring to? Whatever. How do you spawn a wild one? If you go to, it should be under Dodo Decks, and you go over there and you look up the Ossidon. It tells you how to spawn tamed, wild, and the GM summon one as well. Question for the real ARK players: go smalls or official? Neither. I'm gonna be real. But if I had to pick, I would recommend ARKPOC. ARKPOC wipes monthly, so tribes can't get, you know, insanely built up. I would highly recommend that if you're just looking for fun, of course. If you're looking for like a long-term commitment, smalls, because regular official, there's just insanely massive tribes. They'll just destroy you. So there's no fun in that. I'm just gonna be honest. At least with small tribes, you know, you got 6 mans, but they all team up still. ARKPOC is definitely probably the best servers to go for, and I wish ARK had more servers like it. Like, you know, a set of servers that wipe yearly, a set of servers that wipe for, you know, every 6 months, ones that wipe every 3 months, and of course the 1 month ones. And I also think that they need to experiment with some other types of servers that are like 10x and they wipe once a week. I think stuff like that will bring in a lot of new players, because a lot of people don't want to play the official grind. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the official grind is not for everybody. It's for a good amount of people, but it's a lot of people that just like to play it boosted because they don't have time to sit there and tame a dino for 3 hours. So I don't know. Get meshed on both? Correct. You will get meshed on both. Just kind of how it goes. Sounds like an internet problem. It's not internet. It's something to do with internal SSD and ARK's updating files. It's just kind of how they are. But yeah, I will have it fixed by next live stream. Just, it's something I can't fix, you know, mid-live. But it's whatever. We're talking. We're going over stuff. Talking about new stuff in the ARK community. Overall, it's been a pretty good live stream. I'm not complaining. Saw you on my tube page, waiting for my server to update. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, GoPro Horse. GoPro Horse. That's an interesting name. All right. But yeah, I appreciate you hopping on in. We're going over the new Ossidon. It is released. I'm just waiting on my game to finish updating. It says 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining, and we are hopping in the game. If it doesn't want to, you know, verify or something. Hopefully not. 98%. We are at 98%, boys. 2 more percent to go, and then we're in. Thanks for the info. I'll give ARKPOC a try. Wish hardcore was kind of back, but at a 4x rate. Yeah, see, I wish we had stuff like that. Like, if we have, like, a hardcore type of server where if you die... Well, I don't know, actually, because on ARK, you're going to die every 10 minutes, probably. So, I don't know about hardcore. Hardcore in a sense of tribes, I do like. Like, if your entire tribe gets wiped out or something, and then, you know, everyone's permanently dead, that would be an interesting thing. And then you cap it where... you know, you have like 20 tribes on a server. That's more of like an event. That's literally just survival of the fittest now that I'm thinking about it. So I don't know, but yeah, 98%. We're so close, guys. We are right there. We're right there. Come on. Please. Art gods, I'm begging. That sounded kind of gay, but whatever. Your server is up and running. Valglife is the name. I just gave you some free promo. Hardcore servers with all the sudden crashes sound like a good idea. Yeah. Well, hey, if it's gonna crash, you might as well have fun, right? You know? Which mod? I don't know which mod you are referring to. But we are very close, boys. Just waiting on it to go up. It's oh, this issue will be fixed next live stream though, so don't worry. It'll be fixed, then we won't have this problem anymore. 99%, 99%, guys. All right, let's get prepped for this. Let's get prepped. We are right there. Let's put on some good music. Let's put on like some ARK stuff. Why not? We're right there. Oh yeah. Oh, so close. What's up, Peter? What's up, Corey? What's up, Kevin? Randy? Horse? Luke? Jeffrey? Hannah? Dark Shadow? What's up, Mystic? What's up, Sean? What's up, Lord? Well, Chad, technically. Lord Chad. Yeah, that's a pretty cool name. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Josh? What's up, Peter? What's up, Canny? Or Canny? Whatever. What's up, Sierra? Goon Gaming. Yeah, that's a name. Yes, some different types of services. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, ARK should offer more. They're not offering enough. Why did it flatline? Disc, why are you flatlining, man? You can't flatline on the last 1%. Come on. You've been doing good this whole time and it flatlined. Ugh. Just waiting on it. Actually, that could mean a good thing. That could mean that it's patching the last tiny file, actually. So, hold on. We might be good. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. ARK should offer better systems for this kind of stuff. Like, you know, because like we got official, we got small tribes, cool. Add 10 or 15 different servers with these just boosted kind of rates, you know, similar to that kind of stuff. And I feel like it would actually do pretty well. Okay, I gotta, hold on. Why is this acting like this? Come on. Oh my god, how many? Here we go. There we go. We got some Genesis music. Okay. But yeah, anyways, if ARK does have these kind of servers, I feel like it would genuinely fix a lot of the official side of things. But ARK already does struggle to answer tickets, so I don't think they'd really be answering that. But to be fair, if it wipes every couple weeks or something, I don't think anyone's going to care. Starting download? There's no way. There's no way it just did that. There's no way it did that. Oh my god, are you serious? Are you serious right now? ARK put out a second update? Oh my god. Nobody leave their game. This one's going a lot quicker though. Oh my god, I can't believe they just did that. I was so hyped. I was so hyped. It's going quick though. This should take a minute or two. You're thinking if you should buy the DLC or not? I don't know. It's interesting, but how I see most things, don't ever pre-order stuff. Wait until it is out to get it. I only have to pre-order this stuff because I make videos on it for a living, so it's a little different. Of course it has to push another update. Why wouldn't it do this? Like, you know, why wouldn't it do this? Well, whatever. I guess we're gonna watch the trailer a couple more times for you boys until we're in. All right, I'll keep it over here. It's so aggravating. We were right there. We were literally right there. And ARK pushed out another update. Tell me about it, Kevin. I'm shocked that y'all are still watching me right now. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, because if I was sitting here, I'd be like, you know, I'm gonna go watch somebody else. But next time, this will be fixed. Don't worry, guys. We're at 20% for the next patch. 21%. It's going up a little. Okay, yeah. This one's going pretty quick. So probably 2 to 3 minutes for this next update. Yeah, man. Well, from all the other comments that I've seen, this update is not worth it. The Dino is not great. I'm gonna test that though. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna see how, you know, what I truly think of this. We're at 30% for the second update. I really don't know why ARK loves to push update after update. I get if there's like a catastrophic issue that they have to fix. I understand that. But it's like, like you couldn't have waited. You couldn't have waited till tomorrow to at least push the second update. Oh, it's just so aggravating. It's whatever though. It is whatever. Yo, we should get some hearts in the chat. Oh, I didn't even know that you could do all that. We gotta start spamming hearts, boys, or whatever you want to spam. The little confetti thingies, the hundreds. I think that's only a mobile thing. Hey, people are doing it. Appreciate you guys. That's kind of fun to do. Just trying to kill time. 50%. 50% on that update. We're right there. Again, there was a second update that liked to just push itself out right after the first one. We were right there. We were about to hop in and the second update hit. Very aggravating. They should also add offline raid protection servers. When a person is online or offline, raid protection, a lot of people in a rat hole wouldn't get wiped. That is true. Offline raid protection to an extent is a good thing, but it can be abused and it can also be a bad thing. I don't believe in full offline raid protection. I believe if you are offline, your structure should have a reduced damage by nearly, I don't know, I'd probably say about 80%. I think structures should take an 80% reduced damage when you're offline, and your dinos should also take some kind of reduced, you know, system for just damage. I don't know though. That one is a controversial take, but a lot of server owners have done that, and their servers have performed pretty well, including me. I tried it in the past. It did okay. It's just, it's hard to nail it. It's hard to nail the offline raid protection because so many people, you know, use it differently on servers. But full offline raid protection could literally mean that a tribe could be offline for 3 days and nobody could even touch it. I think something that they should be doing on official servers is like a new player protection kind of system, where it gives a new tribe basically a system where they're allowed to build up safely for the first week, especially on like the main official, because, you know, with main official, you have these mega tribes, these huge tribes. Except they're just going to grief them and just surround them with stuff anyway, so it's not going to really matter. But new player protection at least gives that new person a chance to build something in that week, like, you know. And when you get a massive tribe that is doing that, I think that's where it is. I'm gonna be real. I think that's how you solve these issues with these huge tribes, is that you add a new player protection system in some kind of way. ARK, if you're listening, I know you're not, but if you are listening, just saying, you should. like, you know, yeah, no, just full ORP is not the way to go. It just isn't. But I played on those servers, and I will not lie. When I log off, I'm stress free and I can sleep for the night. But on those servers, especially that first night when you log off, you're always stressing in your sleep. Like, I literally, like, I woke up at 3 a.m. like one night on a server, and I was sitting there like, I feel like we're being raided right now. Hop on, sure enough, we're literally getting raided. So yeah, ARK definitely gives you some PTSD. I'll say that. We're at 70%, by the way, for the second update. But yeah. Yeah, it's literally just the start. It's just that initial start that players physically cannot do because they get wiped out, you know, instantaneously, which is why PvP is failing so bad and why PvE is thriving so much. ARKS focusing on PvE, but if they focused, I'll be real, if they truly did focus on PvP, I think it would be something. Like I think that PvP could make a really, really good comeback, especially with games like Rust. There are two sides, you know, it's probably one of the closest things to ARK, but Rust actually focused on making the PvP side of it efficient, and it runs decently smooth. I know it's got its issues as well, but it runs relatively smooth where you can build up for the most part. I mean, you're still gonna get wiped probably the first couple days, so it's kind of hard to say that Rust is good. It's not entirely good there, but I mean, you guys get what I'm like trying to say here. I've been living out of the OB for 2 months now. Dang, you're living on an OB? That's crazy. I remember those days. Yep, 100% on the PTSD. Yeah, man. the PTSD is real. It's real. It's real and it's terrifying. All right. You boys won't believe this. We're in. We're actually in, boys. It took how much time did it take? 2 hours for this update. Like I said, I'll wait here for it. I'll be here and we'll go over it together. I waited 2 hours for this update, but guess what? It's here. Oh, I'm hyped. All right, let's go. The moment y'all have all been waiting for. I'm shocked that you guys even sit here, but I appreciate it. All right, which map should we try? We gotta try Ragnarok, right? Oh man. Took way too long. Trust me, I agree. Was playing smalls with a full tribe, and in 2 months we only had 1 tribe pulling in, but in the meantime we had like 10 tribes. Yep, it's always the meshers, man. It's always the people that try to mesh you. All right. Oh god. Oh, I did not do GCM. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do the spawn anywhere. So let's test it out in the Arctic. Can I spot one really quickly? Really quick? Not quickly. No. Okay. Let's spawn this guy in. Let's see how he is. So we got, what is it? Snow, monster, character, BP_C. Oh, it works. Here he is. This is the Ossidon. Now I'm gonna test the first thing. Oh no, why did I skip that? Basically saying that depending on the level, oh yep, it is true. Stop moving. Why do they run? Look at the size difference. I know that they're on hill. Oh wait, hold on. Hold up. I don't know. Hold on. I gotta get on some flatland. So yeah, the Ossidon saddle, it looks like a tech saddle. All right, let's put this thing on. And let's get these guys side by side. I know people definitely want to see that. You can straddle sideways. Oh, yes. I love it. All right, so here's a level 1 versus a level 150. Well, technically a 150 perfect tame, which isn't really possible. Yes, they are, in fact, different sizes. It's not a massive difference, but they are actually different. Okay, so we have the 2 abilities down here. Just holding left and right click. Okay, so that shoots off the shards. No, does this do splash damage or anything? Oh, wait. What? The icicles have physical health meters? What? Can you attack it? That's cool. Okay, so this is doing some kind of effect. All right, I'm gonna test that out on a Dino here in a second. And then we have C. Oh, okay, so this is the ball. And this is absorbing... What are we absorbing here? I don't know what we're absorbing. I mean, it's absorbing snow. I know that. All right, can we find a creature or something? Also, my character is pooping like crazy right now. Where are creatures? There's literally nothing. Well, I mean, you can keep falling like this, which is kind of cool. All right, here we go. We got a mammoth. Wow. First person to third person does literally nothing. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's not crazy, like, you know. Oh, my ball broke. No. What did it break on? Oh, it probably just broke. Whatever. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up. I'm not waiting. Okay, so they have the little... Okay, that's cool. I actually do like that. Alright, let's build this ball again. And let's try to absorb the mammoth. I don't think it's gonna work. I gotta build it. Alright, build it up. And let's see. Can you absorb a mammoth? It breaks on the mammoth. Okay. So you have your left click attack. What does right click do? What is this? Oh, no. Maybe? Wait, no. No, that can't be it. Hold on. Okay, is it doing splash damage? Yeah. Okay, so it does splash damage to dinos. So that's pretty cool. What does right click do though? Hold on. I saw the animation for right click and now it's not working. Hold on. Okay, so the left click is the combo attack. So you do 1, 2, and then the double fist. Wow, that sounded bad. But yeah, so if you just do it one by one, does it still do it? Yes, it does. Okay, that's kind of cool. So, again, what does this do? Or does this just... Okay, that just allows you to aim it. Yeah, so that allows you to just aim it, and then you can kind of throw it out there. Okay, so that's what right click does. Left control... Nothing. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Left control allows you to turn? Oh, okay. So the left control button stops you from turning. So if your camera is looking this way, it stops it from turning, and then you can basically enable and disable that. Okay, I do like that. And you can jump. That's cool. So that's the jump animation. Can you hold it down and get a bigger jump? I don't think so. No, okay. So that can't be held down. All right, let's absorb this dire bear. Or, yeah. He's kind of bugging me. And I think he wants to be eaten in my turd nugget, whatever this thing is. Okay, buddy. Well, you kind of gotta get off me for a second so I can absorb you, sir. That was the weirdest sentence I think I've ever said in my life. Okay, it doesn't want to absorb. I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay. So it runs out of... Oh, okay. So this uses stamina. Don't run out of stamina, please. I need to absorb something. Yes. Okay, so we... Oh my god, it absorbs all the babies. That is so wrong. They let it absorb babies. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Never mind. I kind of killed them all. Okay. So we got that. Let's infinite stat this dude. And let's fly somewhere a little bit more flat. This works. Well, yeah, this works. Okay. I want to look in depth on his saddle. Is there anything that I'm missing on him? Because I know in the trailer we showed a lot of detail. Is there anything else on him? Can I put anything? No. Okay, so his base stats for level 225, which is higher than normal. 8,000 health, 800 weight, 455 melee, and 1,700 stamina. Just the food and oxygen. It's okay. It's like, it's not bad, but it's not great. I see why these things are getting killed, but show what each stat does. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. All right, so let's do the stats. So apparently his claws will start to go up depending on his melee. Okay, let's spam a bunch. Ours, oh yeah, his claws are getting up. Well, I don't know. I don't know, actually. It's hard to tell. I don't think they're growing. Well, here. Why don't we just spawn another one, Let's spawn another one, then we can see the true, claw size. Ours claw's bigger. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna be real. No. Okay, now what about his physical claws? What? Well, no. Okay, it's not. So leveling it differently increases effects. Now we have this effect thing, which is monstrous affection on the top of our screen. I think that's because I'm by a mating pair. Yeah, okay. So let's upgrade health. Does that do anything? Not visually. Weight. No, I don't think weight was gonna do anything. All right, so, well, I don't know. I'm really like, I'm not seeing anything different about his claws. Or is it the saddle that gets upgraded? Hold on, because it could be the saddle. I completely forgot the name of this dude. No, it's not. Okay, now how do you turn them blue? It's got to be dye, certainly, right? Yeah, I mean, it's got to be dye. I mean, you can't put element in here, I don't think. Let's see. What does it say about his saddle? Ossidon saddle? Nothing. Okay. Just that it's a lost colony thing. Okay. Well, can you breed them? Because they said that you can't breed them. Oh. Okay, yeah, no. You cannot. However, I didn't even check this. Allow AI special attacks. What does that mean? I think we have another dino with that. No, I don't think I've ever seen that. What is AI special attacks? Oh, it's probably like these attacks while it's like just fighting something like random. Yeah, that's got to be what it is. Also, he's insanely slow. Does he pick up speed? No, he is very, very slow. That does kind of suck. All right, I'm trying to think what else should we test. Try de-rendering. All right, yeah, I'll try it. See if it upgrades anything on him. No. It's looking all the same. I don't know, man. I don't know. This guy is kind of doo-doo, I'm not going to lie. They did grow? Okay, hold on. I got to see it. All right. Come back over here, buddy. It does kind of look like they did grow, actually. Hold on. Let's put them face to face. I do like the movement for just like going side to side. That is a nice little touch. Did they grow? I don't know, guys. I really don't know. It's they look identical to me, in my opinion. In fact, he didn't even grow in size either, but with the levels, I don't see anything different. I might be tripping, but I mean, do you guys? Watch the nail sizes of both claws. Well, hold on. I mean, you can see it here. All right, so his claw size is about right there. Oh, wait, I gotta... Hold on one second. Add experience. All right. Let's watch it up close, like literally on top of him. I'm going to try to get my camera where it's at a good angle. Okay, so... All right, so you can see the claw over here, right? Melee. It doesn't help with this animation. Alright, let's just put all of it into melee. Oh, it literally says increases claw sizes on it. I'm stupid. Okay, okay, I didn't even see this. Each stat says what it does. So melee increases the claw size. Weight increases muscle size and maximum creature size the Ossidon can absorb into its... Okay, that's kind of cool. Food increases stomach size and the number of... Oh, icicles. I had a stroke trying to read that. That can fire during icicle rain. That's cool, actually. Oxygen increases fur length and the distance Ossidon can fire its icicle rain. Okay, so kind of the same. Increases head crest size and duration Ossidon can roll. Oh, okay, that's interesting. And health increases overall size and number of victims Ossidon can carry in its, like, you know, in the ball. Let's just let's spam all health. I kind of want to see this. Spawn in a level 1000. All right, deal. Hold on. Are his muscles growing? Because I feel like... Oh wait, no, that's just the size of him. He does look bigger. I will give it to him. He looks a little beefier. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's got a little beef to him. That does actually increase. All right, so somebody said to spawn in a level 1000. Why not? It's probably not going to go up to 1000. Oh, it did 1500. Okay. All right. Are you any bigger? No, but this is a cool color on him. I like that. All right, stats. What's your stats looking like? Pretty insane. Okay, so I have 15. So let's add experience onto this guy. And which one increases the amount of icicles? The number of icicles. How much does one go up? All right, 15 still. Still 15. Number of icicles can fire during its ice rain. It's still 15. I wonder if the max is 15. Yeah, I feel like the max is probably 15 there. Yeah, all right. I'll find somewhere flat. Oh, 20. Okay, it did go up to 20. So let's see. Yeah, that did go up. All right. So let's go find somewhere flat, which would be just the desert over here. I mean, that's the flattest thing I can really think of. All right. Yeah, good enough. Okay. Oh, wrong command. All right. If they don't walk, because dinos for some reason love to just walk in this game. It's kind of annoying. All right, so we're going to upgrade every... Really, dude? So we're going to upgrade every single stat, and we're going to see, you know, the difference with them all. Because I just want to see what they all look like based off their stats. Can y'all, like, not move, please? Thank you. All right, so they all look identical right now, other than colors and all that. Now let's go ahead. Ossidon. Put a saddle on this big boy. Now let's go ahead and add the experience. All right, so this one's gonna be health. So let's just do straight health. All right, so all stats into health, and then we're gonna kind of just see how they all look and see, you know, what looks different, what doesn't, all that good stuff. $124,000 health. That's crazy. Oh, I'm physically watching him grow. Oh yeah, yep. All right, so that's 100%. I just physically watched him grow. That's pretty insane. Next up, we are upgrading stamina, which will increase the head crest size and the duration that it can roll. So this should just increase head size, I'm thinking. All right, put this all right, I had to click a little quicker. All right, head size. Is his head? Oh yeah. All right, so his head, well, I don't know. His head ain't really increasing. All right. Next up, I believe we have oxygen. Yep, oxygen, which increases fur length and the distance that he can fire his icicle rain. I do want to test that out too here in a second. All right, so let's see. Alrighty. So, whoa. Wait. Oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. They're all doing that animation. All right, icicle rain. How far can I shoot it? Wow. That is a pretty good distance there. Okay, yeah, that's a good range. Wow. Okay, yeah, that is a very good range. It doesn't really seem like it's that overpowered though. Like the icicle rain doesn't really seem that crazy if like if you know what I mean. Next up, we have food, which increases stomach size and the number of icicles that it can fire. This is a 150 perfect tame. You're never gonna get this on unofficial, and we're on single player, so so stats are different. So this one has the 17. Yep, looks about right. And any difference in him? Not really. All right, and then I believe this is last. No, okay, never mind. We do have two more. Okay, so we have weight, which weight increases muscle size. So let's do this one real quick. And let's see if his muscle size, which I believe because it did go up earlier. Is the muscle size actively increasing? Yes, it is. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I can physically see it growing. Oh, yeah, you can really see it growing on him. Here, I'll show you this guy side to side. Just to show you. Look at the muscle dense. Like, look at the density between the muscles here. It's very faint. Like, the average person would just overlook it. But it is definitely there. Like he is getting muscle. Okay, and then lastly, we have this one, which we're just gonna dump straight melee, which increases claw size. So let's see if I can actively see his claw size increasing. Okay, yes, yep. So you can see it there. So his claw size is moving outward. So it's not growing in length, but it is moving out. That's pretty cool. This is actually a really cool dino. I have to give it to them. It's definitely a very experimental one. But the biggest difference I see is right here with health. I mean, he is a good chunk taller, but he's not, you know, it's nothing crazy. So I can't see me pumping all points into auction or food though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know. I do not know. Imagine the size if you could breed. Oh yeah, dude, that's gonna be insane. I'm staring at their ass the whole time. Well, tough. Now y'all get to stare at them with me too. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, no, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that, dude. That's a big turd though. Nah, he could have a bigger turd. But what are we talking about? But yeah, all right. Well, I believe that's about it for them. I don't really see anything else too different. Let's see. Did I test everything? The red and blue ones, that is color. Physically bigger, yes. Stacking stat buff. We did not test that. Oh, and taming. Okay, I gotta test out taming still too. And every third attack does double damage. Yes, we did. We tested that. How 1, 2, and then 3. That's your double damage right there. Now we need to test stat. So the stacking stat buff. How does that work? I do kind of want to know. Is it? So it's so you have to hit something is what somebody was saying. I don't know. I don't know how that works. If somebody could let me know if you know how that works. I'm not entirely sure. It does not spawn on the island. It is Valgera, Ragnarok, in the center only. Yeah, the health size definitely looks the biggest. Wait, is that stacking? Oh, wait, hold on. I think it is stacking. No. Do you have to be hitting, like, physically something? No. Do you have to be hitting a dino? Hold on, let's test this out. If you see in the top right, that's what I'm referring to. And then that will be it, I believe, after. So yeah, let's try doing that. What are the level 1 base stats damage to a mannequin? Let's test it. I am on single player, so you got to keep that in mind. Stats are going to be significantly different on here. Mannequin. Oh, that's right. Dummy. All right, let's test it. So this is with 1,000 health and 175 melee. 122. 122 is your damage. Okay, wait. I want to try to double hit. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. 244. Yeah. Okay, so it is doubled. So your third hit is double damage. That's actually pretty good. How about the icicles? Well, let's test out icicles real quick. Okay, this is gonna be hard to hit. I'm not entirely sure. All right, well, whatever. Let's try and tame one. I'm gonna find the command for Dodo Dex real quick. So give me one quick second. Ossidon, spawn command. Let's spawn a wild one, and then we'll spawn. Where should we spawn them? Let's just spawn them over here. Destroy wild dinos. All right, we're gonna do level 15. Not allowed to spawn in this map. All right, I see the issue that you guys are having now with the not allowed to spawn. Is it because I'm not in the snow biome? Maybe. I mean, that's what I would kind of assume. No, it's not working. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a problem. Let's try this. Let's try summon snow monster. I think I just spelled that wrong. Snow monster underscore character underscore BP underscore C. Okay, that did work. Okay. That command does work. Let's test this out. Spam a bunch of dummies? Okay. 1 second. I do want to test this. Okay, so let's just do trank. Yeah, let's do some of those. GFI long neck 1 15 0. That's how you get not allowed to spawn. What is going on? Hold on. I could have sworn it was just, oh, it's one shot. I forgot about that. I'm trying to get a good one. All right, 180. Psh, that's garbage. Okay, that's better. All right, and then we put the shocking tranks. Got to get my binocs out. Okay. So let's try to get him to 90% like people were saying. Oh, so to do some damage to tech or metal? Yeah, sure. I will. All right, what's he at? Wow, his torpor is already that high for a level 25. It took 2. Oh, wait, hold on. He's sedated. Okay, wait. I want to try it at 50%. So you have a minute. Okay, so you have 2 minutes to build up dinos and stuff. This may be a problem because single player spawns are just broken. So it looks like you have to get him to 50%, not 90. And he just goes crazy. Okay, I could really use some wild dinos right now. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna spawn in some wild raptors. 1 second, boys. Let's just spawn in a bunch of just wild raptors real quick. Okay, the raptors are in here. So it's at 9. It's 1% per dino. That's crazy. Let's just keep spawning them in. 1% per dino. That's garbage. Can you hit? Can you attack? No. Okay, so it's just the ball. So you have to fill up your ball. Wait, 13%. Is it going down? I'm very confused. Wait, I have a total? Huh? This is a bit of a confusing team. So, do I pop it? How do I pop it? Oh, okay, so it kills them, I think? Or am I tossing them out? Okay, I think it just naturally tosses them out. And then you have to just keep filling it up. This is actually quite difficult to do. Just because of his turn radius, it's actually very difficult to trap them. Okay, yeah, now I see what you guys are saying with the whole taming thing. Okay, good. They all got stuck. Fill it up. Yeah, see, this is confusing. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, okay, so that's to do... He got... Okay. Okay, well, yep, he got one tapped. So, yeah, so that is per process. So you do that until he gets angry at you, and then you just keep doing it over and over. That's what it seems to be. So, yeah, that makes sense. Not a horrible team. Bit confusing at first, but I kind of understand it. All right, now you want to see tech or metal damage? Sure thing, man. Let's see what it does. Do I have... Are these enemy structures? Yes, they are. Okay, let's bring one of them up here. Wait, actually, I have more enemy structures right here. These enemy? Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so let's test it out and see if he actually does do any damage. Fly... All right, so these are enemies structures. No, it does not look like he does. Hold on, that might though. No, He does not do any structures to metal. How about this maybe? I doubt it. I really do doubt this. Oh wait, you can glitch this through structures, can't you? Oh no. Oh, I already see an exploit. Okay, that'll be fun. So yeah, no damage to structures, it appears. Pretty cool dino though. It actually grows depending on how you level it. I like that a lot. That is actually really nice. Do I remember you? I played with you back in the day. I'm gonna be real. I do not. I played with just so many different people, and that was many years ago. So I'm sorry. I unfortunately don't. I wish I did though, but I don't. I mean, I don't know who I played with like a couple months ago on like ASA. Looks pretty dumb. Yeah, it low key kind of does. I'm not gonna lie. This dino is a little bit doo-doo. I will not lie about that. Not the best thing. But yeah. Check if torpor is higher will give you faster taming. Check if drag weight dinos give you more taming effectiveness. Okay. Well, I'm going to test that all out in the actual video, but I do have to publish a video for tonight. And I can't do that while I'm live streaming. I appreciate all you guys hopping in though, because we've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So I do kind of want to hop off. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for hopping on in, you know, helping me out with tips, just sitting through all the ranting and everything. But yeah, I'll probably live stream. I mean, I only do it every once in a while, so I'm trying to get more into a phase of streaming. I'll probably do it like once or twice a week, maybe eventually. Not yet though, hopefully soon, but probably within the next month, it's probably gonna be like a once a week kind of thing. And every single big ARK update, I will be live streaming for that. But yeah. I gotta fix my audio issues and I gotta fix the updating issues. Those are the two problems that I noticed with this stream. Appreciate all you guys. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, boys. If you have any comments, feel free to reach out on Discord or just in the comment section of this video after it is uploaded.